Look at the Mercedes though, the third car in shot,
yeah.
really starting to apply the pressure to Jack Hawksworth now.
He's really hooking those curbs there to just trying to carve into that gap that he sees immediately in front of him.
This is the best chance Ellis has had, the run down to turn 7.
Hawksworth's going to have to go proactive here and take that inside lane. He does so immediately. Ellis deep on the brakes into turn 7. They touch.
Tries to give Hawksworth the squeeze, but the Hawk was having none of it.
That is good pressure driving, handling it and applying it.
He knew exactly how that was going to play out. He knew that Ellis had the run. Oh, Ellis tries to surprise him. Hawksworth momentarily closes the door, opens up his hand so there is not contact.
That was a deep lunge from Ellis. I thought that was going to be a much bigger hit than it was.
I think Hawksworth saw it or had a spot to call it and just opened up his hand so they didn't have the big contact.
Hawksworth just ran a little bit wide of the turn 13 apex. Now the advantage comes back to the Lexus, I think. These are the corners where Hawksworth really has it mastered.
Yeah, this is my concern when they get to the tail end of some of those GTD Pro cars. He's around the outside. Corvette doesn't see him. Ellis has got a big run here.
Jack Hawksworth is flashing the lights, saying, let me through. And he'll squeeze his way through.
Ellis goes with him. He's closer.
Alexander Sims gives them room.
Oh, Ellis is shoving. Ellis just pushed Hawksworth off the track, or at least off the line. Ellis is through for the GTD lead.
New leader of that class, and now we switch the narrative. Can Jack Hawksworth make the comeback?
Going to be tough. It's an area of the racetrack where I think Ellis has a slight advantage. That might give him the gap that he needs by the time they get onto the Ullman straightaway.
Ellis picked up Hawksworth rear bumper and just didn't let up. Like a dog grabbing your ankle, just clawed at him and moved him out of the way. Didn't push him off, just did a bump and run, brilliantly executed.
There's less than 2 seconds in LMP2. Here's that pass.
The 12, he dives inside. Ellis is right with him, and right here, there's going to be a bump. You hear it. Hawksworth controls it, and Ellis is through.
That wasn't as subtle as it appeared from the air. It was a big old whack to the left rear of the RCF right there. 2 of them, in fact.
He was smart, though. He was subtle enough about it that he didn't turn and get the call. Hawksworth deep on the brakes, using the gearbox to try and wall that car down at the same time as the brake pedal.